For many patients diagnosed with cancer, the most challenging symptom isn't always the treatment itself. It is a heavy, constant exhaustion that ordinary sleep simply doesn't fix. This cancer-related fatigue affects physical strength and daily functioning long after treatment ends. While it might feel counterintuitive when you are already completely drained, emerging clinical research points to a highly effective, accessible way to manage the specific exhaustion: a consistent, gentle walking routine. Researchers tracked over 1,700 patients with colorectal cancer, following their progress from initial diagnosis all the way through 2 years of survivorship. Over that timeline, the clinical team measured each patient's self-reported physical activity, their daily fatigue levels, and their overall quality of life. This table breaks down their findings. Looking at the non-metastatic subgroup, physical activity reported exactly 12 months after diagnosis was the most reliable predictor of lower fatigue. At that 1-year mark, the fatigue score sits at 29.0, with quality of life reaching 70.1. Comparing the baseline fatigue score of 32.5 directly to that 12-month score of 29.0 shows a clear reduction in exhaustion. This 1-year window is crucial because it aligns precisely with the period when many patients finish their first-line treatments and begin actively recovering from the acute side effects. That first year after diagnosis is a scientifically measurable window for behavioral intervention. Establishing a walking routine during this specific time yields the highest long-term payoff for your energy levels. A common worry among patients is that physical activity only counts if it leaves you sweaty and out of breath. The data actually points the other way. A steady, upward path of gentle walking delivers the most consistent relief during early recovery, whereas the high exertion of intense exercise can be too demanding on a healing body. While moderate and vigorous workouts do offer health benefits, the study shows those advantages primarily emerge much later in the survivorship phase. Right now, walking is the superior choice. It is highly accessible, doesn't require any special gym equipment, and you can easily scale your distance back on days when your energy naturally dips. When your body is actively recovering, a slow, regular pace scientifically outperforms intense, sporadic bursts of effort. For caregivers, watching someone you love struggle with daily exhaustion is incredibly difficult. It is natural to want to fix the problem and help them regain their strength, but well-meaning encouragement can sometimes backfire. Pushing a patient towards strict, structured exercise often creates unnecessary pressure and stress for someone already functioning on empty. Instead of coaching, try framing movement as a shared activity. Simply asking if they would like to take a short walk together removes the pressure of a formal workout entirely. This gives the patient a safe way to step outside their physical limitations. Having someone beside them provides steady encouragement and reminds them they aren't navigating this recovery on their own. By treating the walk as a partnership, a medical recommendation becomes a shared daily moment of mutual healing and connection. To turn this research into a daily habit, start by getting a physical notebook or a wall calendar so you can track your progress over the next 12 months. Next, draft a micro-plan. Write down an incredibly easy, low-barrier starting goal, something as simple as a 5-minute walk around the inside of your house. You have total permission to adjust this written goal every single day based entirely on your energy levels. If 5 minutes feels too long on a Tuesday, make it 3 minutes. You will inevitably have days where you miss a walk completely. Do not let a few inconsistent days cause you to quit. The clinical results require a 12-month horizon, not a perfect week. Alongside the time you spent walking, jot down a few words about how you felt afterward. Over a few weeks, this log will help you recognize your personal energy patterns. As you fill out that calendar, remember that the true measure of success for this daily habit is consistency, not your speed or your distance. The complete protocol is straightforward. Aim for that 12-month clinical target, prioritizing gentle walking, leaning on your caregiver for shared support, and track your daily micro-goals. You now have a practical, evidence-based method to push back against exhaustion and actively reclaim your daily energy. Draft your initial starting goal today, and take that notebook to your next doctor's appointment to safely initiate the process. Long-term relief comes from a structured plan and the courage to take one supported step at a time.